I recently worked with a small business who brought their team in from around Australia, about 20 of them, for their annual team get together. And it was great to act as their facilitator for the day because in the lead up to the day, I helped with some ideas on how to set the program up in the right way to stay on theme, and also adding in some delegate activities. So they met the night before for a social activity for bowling, and then on the actual day we started with a really cool ice-breaking activity that not only gets the energy up in the room and helps people to leave their work behind and get ready for the sort of day of learning and collaborating, but also gave them a chance to learn a bit about each other, where they tell each other a story about something that happened to them in the last 24 hours. And then they move around the room and share these stories, which is really good fun. Then throughout the day, my role as facilitator was to support the speakers in any sort of activities that they were running, any sort of Q&A that happened after their talk, but also to cement and consolidate the learning in between each speaker by making sure that each team member had a little action plan going. And this is one of the things I love to do at any event, is to start at the very start of the day with one page with a heading at the top saying one-page action plan, and then after each speaker, just have each delegate write down one action that they're going to take based on the speaker that they just saw, so that at the end of the day, they've got a list of tactics rather than just going back to their busy day and forgetting about all the incredible things that happened. So the facilitator's job is to keep the day on task, on time, and on theme as well. Just making sure that after each speaker, you're weaving the theme back in and making sure that it stays on topic. Also to inject activities to keep the energy up throughout the day. As you've all experienced, it can be a bit draining to be inside a room all day, having a couple of breaks here and there, but we made sure that we did one walking break outside in the beautiful sunshine, and we made sure that we had lots of little activities that I could just quickly inject in between speakers whenever I felt that there was a bit of a lull in the room. And I also made sure that I had a couple of hot seat interviews that I could run. So there was a brand new team member whose first introduction to a lot of the people in the room was that particular day. So instead of having her get up and do a whole talk and put her on the spot, I just went to her in the room and asked her a few questions so that we could learn a bit more about her. And also extracting insights from other team members based on whatever topic is being spoken about at that time is really nifty as well. And at the end of the day, I pulled together a whole lot of photos that I had taken throughout the day, created a summary of what happened, and used that as a way of challenging everyone to take action on their one-page action plans. So that can be a great way to use a professional facilitator when you know that you don't need a real proper MC for that particular event.